So how strong exactly is the bite of a snapping turtle? Today, we're gonna be putting that to the test. Oh, wow, yeah, he's got a hold of it there. He literally just ripped the finger off on this hand. We got a big snapping turtle hanging out in shallow water right here. So I'm gonna be able to go in and get him. He's shallow enough, as long as he doesn't move too fast. Looks like a medium-sized snapping turtle, but I do still have to be very, very careful because a bite from any snapping turtle is a bad one. Oh, he's down there. This is super dangerous. As soon as I went in, he buried down in the mud and I have no clue where his head is. I'm about to get him out. Woo! Hey buddy, look at you. That is what you'd call a mud dragon right there. Look at those jaws right there. He is living up to the reputation of an angry snapping turtle. This is a very healthy male snapping turtle. This is about as close as I want to get my face. I know, he's saying just get a little bit closer and I'm gonna bite your nose. But we're gonna make sure that does not happen today. But let's get him to a little bit more of a controlled environment and do today's video. All right, well, of course, this right here is the common snapping turtle. There are two species of snapping turtle here in the United States. You have the common snapping turtle and the alligator snapping turtle. But you can see where I caught this snapping turtle, that's where they spend 99% of their lives. They love these kind of small to medium-sized ponds with very muddy bottoms. Now you guys know snapping turtles are one of my favorite animals on the planet. I think they're so fascinating. And the most fascinating part about this turtle is their evolutionary defense. Now basically every other turtle on the planet does not have the bite or the claws that this turtle does. And that's because if I flip the turtle up like this, you can see the plaster on the underside of the turtle shell. It leaves a lot of meat exposed on this turtle. So over millions and millions of years, snapping turtles evolved that strong bite and those big claws to help defend themselves. So by far, the #1 thing people ask about when it comes to snapping turtles is how strong is their bite actually? You probably heard a lot of myths, a lot of folk tales about snapping turtles biting off people's whole arms or legs. Now, although alligator snapping turtles are capable of taking off a hand or even part of your arm if they're big enough, common snapping turtles just don't get that big. So how strong exactly is the bite of a snapping turtle? Today, we're gonna be putting that to the test. So believe it or not, for today's video, I have this prop right here that we're going to be demonstrating on. Now this isn't made out of plastic, nothing synthetic like that. This is actually the same hand that tattoo artists will practice on because it has the same exact density and consistency of a human hand. And today we're going to be putting this through the jaws of that snapping turtle right there. Now a snapping turtle of this size, I'm going to say he probably can't take off a finger with a single chomp. However, you never know. I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of tissue damage done to this hand right here. So of course, just a disclaimer, snapping turtles are smarter than you think. They're not going to swallow something that they know is not edible. This of course is not edible. If any chunks stay in his mouth, I am going to stay here to wash it out in the water. Let's see what a snapping turtle can do to a human hand. Here we go. I guess I'll start with the fingertips. Whew. Okay, he missed getting that. Oh wow, look at that. He actually took a chunk off of the index finger. Check that out right there. I thought he missed originally, but he actually got a chunk out on the finger. Let's wash his mouth out real quick. Okay, now it's time for bite test number 2 with the snapping turtle. Oh, wow, yeah, he's got a hold of it there. Look at the way he is clamping down. Oh, he is really tearing through it. You can see that on the side, and wow, he literally just ripped the finger off on this hand. Do not underestimate the bite power of a snapping turtle. Now while we're sitting here, this snapping turtle, like I said, is about average size. And if he is able to do that with one single bite, that goes to show why you should never ever mess with snapping turtles. So originally I wasn't going to do the 3rd bite test, but he is being so calm and he is acting like he's not stressed out at all. So I guess we're gonna go in for the 3rd bite test. We're gonna go with the thumb right here. Oh wow, yeah, he got a hold of the thumb there. Oh, look at the way he was able to tear through, get a focus, tear through the skin on this thumb. Now of course this hand does not have bone, but this is the same exact consistency of a human hand minus the bone. I'm not gonna lie, this definitely scares me a little bit because you saw me reaching down for snapping turtles. I definitely don't want my hand to come up looking like that, missing the middle finger and half of my thumb. Okay, let's get you washed out one last time, buddy. Holy cow. Now snapping turtles, of course, can get about twice the size of this guy right here, and I can't even imagine the damage that a snapping turtle of that size could do. So many people see snapping turtles on the edge of ponds or out moving around in the grass, and they think to go pick it up, but today's video hopefully showed you why you should never do that. But his safety and his stress level, of course, was my #1 priority today, and I think we did a good job of that. I'm gonna go put him back right where I found him, but before I do that, if you enjoyed today's adventure, make sure to smash that like button. Comment down below what you think of the bite strength of a common snapping turtle, and most importantly, subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss out on new adventures just like this one. I'm Ray Tiller, and I'll see you on the next adventure. All right, buddy, time to let you go.